All right. I'm hoping we're live here. Um, Checking here to see if it's coming on YouTube yet. So, hopefully this is working. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is a special live edition of Guns and Gadgets. It's going to be live because I honestly didn't want to have to take the time to edit this down because this information, it's very important. It needs to get out there, and I think that this is a great way to do it is live. So what I want to talk about is the militia or militias in Virginia and what they've done in the last couple of days. So, all right, we got people in here. Hey, everybody. Dog the Dog, Chris Rogers, Zoo 350, Jeremy Jenkins, American Warrior, Rick Flory, good. Real quick, how is the audio? I'm hoping it's been a while since I've done a live show, so I had to reset everything up real quick. If everybody could hit that like button and maybe share this video right quick, that would help out. People see this here. All right, so we got some folks in here. I wanted to come on and talk about an article that I literally just read. Was sent to me from a friend in a different part of the country. And it came out today in Law Enforcement Today. And I'm going to read it to you. It's quick, but the information in this is extremely good information. It's extremely good news. And for people in Virginia, you're going to want to hear this because you have more people on your side than you think. So I'm going to go right into this. Like I said, this just came out today in Law Enforcement Today. And when I finish editing, when I finish this and put it on the channel to watch later, I'll have a link to this article in the description so you can check it. Actually, let me see if I remember how to do that. Should be able to put it in the chat on a comment right there. Hopefully that worked. Excuse me, I'm a little bit under the weather, so if I cough, I apologize. And mute this. All right, we're good. So, Monday morning, Law Enforcement Today reported on Tazewell County in Virginia. Tazewell County, they're crafting a militia to defend the Constitution in the state. And within hours of posting that update, they were flooded with thousands of emails from people all across the state, police officers, veterans, and patriotic Americans alike, who said they're all joining the militia. And that movement has taken a hold of the people in the state in the last 4 or 5 days. So they have a couple direct quotes in here. One guy said, I'm a Vietnam vet and ex-police officer, retired, and behind your ideas 100%. Anything I can do, I'll help. I live in Franklin County, which vetoed being a sanctuary city because it's all Democrat. But the South, he said that the South gave up their flag, their statues, and now they want now they want the guns. Sounds like Hitler's Germany. Another person said they've already heard rumblings about the local militia being formed last month, and in the past day, those numbers had swelled. There were several thousands of people, and as of I guess this quote was in the past 3 days. There are thousands and thousands of people who have joined the militia. So that's all fantastic news, great news. So while I have you here, I'm going to check right now to see what's the count on sanctuary counties. All right, it went up. So there are now 79 Second Amendment sanctuary counties in Virginia out of the 95 total, which is 83%. Still 10 cities and 10 towns have all vowed to follow the Constitution. And that number growing is great. It's putting the pressure on those blue areas, putting the pressure on the tyrants. And I really, really believe they have met their match in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So Tazewell County, they have said they're not going down without a fight. They're forming a militia. People are already meeting. Just like we used to meet as a young country before the revolution kicked off. People met in speakeasies, bars, barbershops. Well, I guess I don't know if they really had barbershops back then, but people who trimmed their wigs and powdered their wigs or something like that. But the point is that we met where we could without drawing attention to talk about what needed to be done, and people are doing it again. And that is a good thing. Real quick, I just trying to figure this thing out here. See if I can put that on the screen, y'all. Apologize, I haven't used this in a while here. But I got a super chat from Addicted to Guns. Put this towards the cause. Thank you very much for your donation to the channel. I'm going to pause on this story real quick to tell you how absolutely friggin' humbled I am. The past 2 months on this channel have been astronomical. There was a little time where I didn't feel like doing anything, obviously because of the loss of my dad, but the amount of new people joining this channel, sharing the videos, especially those of you in Virginia, I am so humbled, so freaking humbled by the amount of subscribers and views that this channel has right now. And you all keep me going. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. We hit 150,000 subscribers today. We're taking off, and I hope that trajectory continues, because the more subs we have, the more people that share, the more the news gets out there. And that's what this whole channel is about. Okay, so thank you all for your help in that endeavor, and I hope you keep doing it. Excuse me, I guess I'm getting sick here. So this past Tuesday, December 10th, the Board of Supervisors from Tazewell County passed 2 different resolutions in light of all this anti-gun stuff going on. The first we already know of. They became a sanctuary county, Second Amendment sanctuary county. The second one didn't get a lot of play, so that's the main reason I'm coming here to tell you about it. The second resolution is the most important one, if you ask me. The second resolution was a proposition of establishing a militia in the county. That is great. That is how you take care of business. A, we're going to protect the Second Amendment, and B, we're authorizing the militia to form to keep our rights right where they are. And that doesn't get any more American than that, any more patriotic than that. So thank you. What do we got here? I don't want to miss these. Hawk 66-100, keep up the great work. Thank you so much. And another one from JT Gunner Girl 85. Thanks for all you do to highlight these issues. You are a patriot, sir. Virginia, my second home away from home. Thank you. I just see this as I'm doing what we should all be doing. Maybe not everybody can get a platform. Some people are more effective in written word. Some people are more effective in moving blocks or getting things moving. And I just happen to be able to do this pretty well. So thank you all. You guys and gals are part of this militia. I mean, the Guns and Gadgets militia. Let's keep it going. So this county it's Tazewell County. They formed a Second Amendment sanctuary, and they formed and established a militia. Now, don't just stop there. If you live in these counties that are doing this, there are other counties who are establishing militias as well. You got to do what you got to do. You got to get together. In light of the bills that are facing you in the next 3-4 weeks, come January, that specifically look to outlaw forming militias. Okay, so now you have towns and cities and counties that are saying, you know what, Northam, we're not doing it. And in fact, in spite of your desire to ban militias, the constitutionally required militias, we're going to form one right here in our county. Come stop us. So it doesn't get any more American than that. What we got, Cha? All right. So these resolutions in Tazewell County didn't just barely squeak by. Okay, their votes were unanimous, absolutely unanimous, with more than 200 citizens standing in support. The motion of the creation of the militia had already succeeded in an unofficial way, based on the results of the survey conducted earlier in the month by county officials. So the militia was there, and it should be there. In every state, it should be there. All right. And this just made it official. We are officially recognizing and forming the militia that's supposed to be there. And for it to be unanimous speaks volumes, especially in days like today. Give me 1 second. My screen just blipped here. This freaking thing. All right. I think I got it back. If I'm still here, let me know. All right. 1791 Patriot, thank you very much. Congrats on 150K. Thank you. I can't do it without you. Every single person watching here, you are what makes this thing click. So Thank you so much. I mean, numbers that I never ever thought were possible are being. I mean, we're rocketing towards numbers that I never thought I'd see. So thank you so much. Jesse Meek, another donor. Thank you guys. Caught you on with Liberty Doll a couple weeks ago. Great to see you two working together. Thanks for all you do. I get 80% of my news from you two. Thanks. That means a lot. Thank you very much. Very humbling. I appreciate it so much. Oof. No, it's Caesar from Caesar Garcia. Thank you very much. Guys and gals, it's humbling. I didn't come on here to do this. I came on to get you the news of what's going on and how important this is. So thank you. It's very, very humbling. I don't want to miss anybody who's doing it because it's only right. Connor Hendricks, thank you so much. This is amazing. ND here, you have my support in any way. Thank you so much. But you know, we need to support our brothers and sisters in Virginia. Okay, I do know they have a big gathering at their state house coming up, and I had a couple people email me and say, hey, can you help get this information out there? But then I saw a release from I believe it was VCDL, the Virginia Citizens Defense League, who said, do not come in from out of state right now because it could actually be detrimental to what they have going on. So because of that, I'm not pushing that date, but just know that the day that Virginia will need us is coming. So make sure you are ready to help in any way possible. Let me see if there's anything else on this that I wanted to get out on this special little update on the Tazewell County situation. So another thing that I looked up was the Constitution of Virginia, Article 1, Section 13, reserves the right to order a militia to the localities. Therefore, counties, not the state, determine what types of arms may be carried in their territory and by whom. This Tazewell County said they are ordering the militia by making sure everyone can own a weapon. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And kudos to those council members there that are doing the right thing. Another one from BH, New Hampshire loves your videos. Stand and fight. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. You guys really, this is humbling. I don't get time to do live videos much, but lately I don't get much time to sleep. So this one was easier to do live. So thank you all for coming on. So another thing that law enforcement today got was, well, I guess a couple things. There are thousands and thousands of former and present day military, thousands and thousands of cops, both current and retired or former, and citizens alike who are joining the militias, which is good news because I've challenged my brothers and sisters in law enforcement. I did a video called Oath Keepers versus Oath Breakers. If you don't know it, please check it. Forward it to cops or sheriffs in your area because they need to pass that man or woman in the mirror test, and the line is drawn in the sand. What side are you going to be on? You're going to be on the side of freedom or the side of tyranny. Paycheck don't mean that much if you're taken in to a communist or liberal type dream world that will stop our way of freedom, what we know, our way of living. It could be totally gone if we allow this stuff to keep happening. Excuse me. Let's see what we got here. My chat window keeps going on and off here, so I'm trying to see if I missed any of these. Man, this is why I don't do live, because I can't do both. I'm a one focus on one thing type of person. All right, but it's Virginia is it's serious. It's getting worse there, like by the hour. Jared Haynes, I'm in Stafford, Virginia. Our vote is tonight for Sanctuary City. Thank you for getting the real news out there, man. Thank you. So if you live in Stafford, Virginia, get your ass out and vote. Okay? I know I've talked to people in Virginia who said that this issue that's taking place right now, where Michael Bloomberg flipped the state, was because people didn't get out and vote. Which it's typical in a non-presidential election year that like a small percentage of people get out and vote, and that's when they take advantage of us. Get your ass out and vote. If you have a pickup truck, go pick up a couple neighbors and bring them. If you have a van, pick up a few more neighbors and bring them. If you got a flatbed, pick up the whole frickin' county and bring them to vote. It is imperative that this vote goes the way it should go. And if you're able to, join your militia. All right? Start focusing on things like sight alignment, grip stance, trigger squeeze, breath control. All right? Shoot and moving. These are things that if Northam pushes what he says he's going to do, or what his cronies have said he's going to do, you're going to need those skills, and you're going to need them quick. All right. Let's see. We got Jonathan Wilkie. Keep up the excellent reporting. Thank you. Keep watching, please, because I've said it a bunch of times. I don't do this without you guys and gals, so thank you so much. Denise Henson. Thank you for doing this, Navy vet. Thank you for your service. We have your 6 and the 6 of our president. God bless the USA. Thank you. Thank you for your service. I went to Great Lakes, Illinois for basic. Where did you go? Probably Orlando, I would imagine, if it's been recent. All right. So I'm just looking through I made some highlights here on this article to see if I wanted to say something else, because it keeps resetting. But if you are not in Virginia, you need to pay attention, because this is it's going to happen. This is a testing ground. This thing that's going on in Virginia. They're calling the Americans bluffs there. They're going to see and test just how far you'll bend and how much you're willing to absorb. And if you don't believe me that's the case, just look at what's going on. What happens in California slowly makes its way to other states. What happens in New York slowly makes its way out to the West. And all of these traders' eyes are on Virginia. And if Northam and his crew and Michael Bloomberg's dollars can get away with it in Virginia, of all places, then they can do that shit anywhere. And that's exactly what they think. So stand your ground, guys and gals. Don't give a friggin' inch. Jeb Reed. For those that will fight beside Virginians, choose your routes carefully. Beware of Dem states, counties en route. You may find a fight sooner than Virginia. That is true. I hope everybody got a chance to watch the video I put out a couple hours ago regarding... I couldn't vet the story, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to put it out, but allegedly, Governor Northam told a few key members in his cabinet that they needed to start looking into ways to cut out communications in areas that they were going to go confiscate firearms. I don't know if that is credible. So I need to say that a couple times, because I typically don't report things unless I can absolutely positively vet those. But that needed to get out just in case, because there's more people in Virginia than there are in this studio, and you all could help me vet that. So try to keep your ear to the road there and see what's going on. But he was looking, allegedly, he was looking for ways to sever cell phone, internet, fax, text, electricity, like to cut everything off so that word couldn't get out of what was going on until it was done. So I believe that's valuable enough to just get out there just in case. And like I said, I can't vet it. I'm putting out there with caution. It's an allegation, but take it for what it is. Okay. THX 1138, new subscriber. Thank you. I hope that you find this worthy of your subscription and your time. I know your time is super valuable, so thank you for spending a little bit of day with me. I appreciate it. The Pacific Northwest is facing similar unconstitutional tyranny. Yes, you are. Sending support from South Pierce County, West Washington. 2A is God-given. God bless all patriots. Thank you so much for your support of the channel, man. It means so much. Isaac, hi, and God bless a fellow Massachusetts patriot. There are some of us up here, guys. There are some of us. Thank you, Isaac. What we got here? The Vintage Farmer. A patriot here from Minnesota. U.S. patriots are everywhere. I took an oath in 2004. Even though I'm not in the Army anymore, I still take my oath seriously. Thanks for what you do. No, thank you. And I have taken my oath both in the military and here at home. And I might not be in the military anymore, but I didn't take an oath saying my oath was done. And I try to live my oath every day. And everybody out there who's a veteran, everyone out there who is no longer on the job, whether you're a cop, sheriff, military, whatever, do what you're supposed to do. Don't do what the political cowards tell you to do. All right. Miss Sincere, Virginia girl here. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Jason B, thank you so much for your kind donation to the channel. I mean, you guys, this is freaking humbling. Thank you. The Dayton 102, pray for Alaska. We need help. Shoot me an email and let me know what you're referring to, because if I can get the information out to help you, I will. Chris Neri, Tennessee has your back. Awesome. There are more of us than there are of them, without any question. But we're so damn fractured, our group, the Second Amendment community, the gun community. We're so friggin' fractured, it's ridiculous, and that's why we're here doing this today, fighting to try to keep our Second Amendment alive. It's because we hate each other. You know, the target shooters hate the shotgunners, and the shotgunners hate the skeet shooters, and the skeet shooters hate the deer hunters, and the deer hunters hate. It's just ridiculous. We got to get over ourselves. Get over yourself and do what you should be doing. Support each other. Let's see. We got that guy 522. The sleeping bear is waking up. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Roy's Insight says, what can Trump do to stop the governor? Well, he could do, actually, with his Twitter, he can do a whole lot. He could start drawing some attention to it. Anything Adrenaline. That's a cool name. From California, I'm ready to make the drive when the shit hits the fan. Good job. I don't know. You gotta be careful driving through California, though, man. Blue Space Pictures says it can't say it any better. Don't tread on me. Blake Libby. Militias in Virginia Beach. If there are any, reach out to Blake Libby and let them know. We got Thomas Taylor, Pennsylvania stands with Virginia. Lots of people here on standby to join the fight. I believe it's a lot more than the left thinks. Trust me. All right. So I don't want to keep y'all too much. It's friggin' midweek. It's my Friday. The kids are downstairs, and it was a snowy, icy day, so there's no school. So I don't want to leave the old lady down there struggling with 4 kids. But I do want you to know that what's going on in Virginia is absolutely legit. You got those bills that are sitting, waiting for the new people to put their hand in the air and take their oath of office, to support and uphold the Constitution of the United States, which they actually fully intend on not doing with their first votes. I don't know how you can swear somebody in who says, I swear to uphold and defend the United States Constitution, when the first act that they're going to do is to try to violate it. I don't know. Murphy's Law comes in and says, new sub, thank you, ma'am. I predicted they would declare martial law, that they will block all major roads, hold the line, join your militia today. Now, when I reported on the call to send in the National Guard from one of the representatives whose name slips my mind at the moment, he was begging basically to have the governor send in the National Guard to enforce the gun control, because the sheriffs and everybody is saying we're not doing it. And I had somebody reach out to me in private communication from the National Guard in Virginia who said, we aren't going to do it. So, he did say there could be a couple who do it, and that's a given. But just know that they're listening. They could be watching. They could be commenting right now in this comment section. They are with us. And my call to you all that might be in there or have someone in your family or a friend who might be in the National Guard in your state is to make sure you do the right thing. Make sure you follow your oath. Never turn on your fellow citizens. Never, ever violate the Constitution. Do that, you'll be good to go. And you'll have the respect of the whole entire country. If you don't, you'll feel the wrath of the country. C. Debo. What is your opinion on everyone joining on the 20th of January in Richmond? Will this event be the flashpoint the National Guard is called in during this event? That is the event that they're holding that they do not want people bussing in and flying in and heading into. So I will respect their wishes. You could maybe be close if needed. But they specifically said that they don't want people coming in from the outside to ruin the little bit of momentum that they think they have at the moment to fight it the right way. I don't know 100% about that. Reach out to vcdl.org. That's the Virginia Citizens Defense League. You all in Virginia know that better than I do. And I'm sure they'll tell you what they need if they need something. And if anybody from VCDL is watching, feel free to reach out to me if I can help you in any way getting the information out. Kevin Duggan. George Soros is not my president. Yeah, no, not my president either. He's not my financier either. How many politicians can say that? Denise Henson. Orlando Naval Training Center. All right, yeah. See, I still remember my stuff. All right, let's see. So we got 1,426 likes and three people dislike this. So we got 3 liberals against watching, I guess. Let's see. The Scavers. I live in Virginia, and must be live. I live in Virginia, and I really am looking for some good news here. Just applied for the militia. Very good. Everybody who can be of service should be doing the exact same thing. We got Jamie C. Thank you for what you're doing. You are a true patriot. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, we got more. Dan Bagme. Sorry, I'm catching up, guys. Like I said, I suck at this. I can't focus, think, talk. Try not to screw up everything in here and keep track of the chat. It's killing me. Great Lakes in winter was my boot camp, 1991. Thanks for all your hard work in Illinois. I went in 93. We had the barracks furthest away from Chow, by the tracks, by the grinder, and right by the fence to where the civilian neighborhood started. And there was a chap who used to, at like 5 a.m, we were out doing push-ups and stuff, play the bagpipes. And it was absolutely beautiful, the mist and stuff on the grass coming up over the hill, and to listen to the bagpipes while you were like dying. Good stuff. Let's see. Avenger says, from Kentucky, we're here with you, Virginia, and keep up the great videos. Thank you so much. Appreciate you more than you all ever know. Right? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm starting to get it. Oh, God. We got some more here. Miss Sincere. I reached out to the original guy who posted about Ralph cutting down the power. Good. He has not responded. I sent you the original post on Twitter. Okay, I'll have to check it. Disclaimer, I don't check Twitter as much as possible as I should. I check it like once or twice a week, but I will head over there right after this. Thank you. Yeah, if he gets back to you, he or she, let me know, because that would be something. If he has a leak or something, and that leak might want to get information out, we'll help them. Chris Neri, Tennessee has your back. We will volunteer. Gary, keep up the good work. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Let's see. We got Audrey Mering, Virginian here, Norfolk area. Want my rights. I don't want bloodshed. Let's not be trigger happy, foolhardy statistic. Yep, that's absolutely true. We are still reminded here Virginia was super eager to get into the 1861 war. Absolutely. But just be prepared. That's what people are doing. They're preparing. If they were going to be too crazy, I think it actually would have popped off already. So, but thank you. Thank you for your comment. And thank you for your time. And thank you for watching, man. You guys and gals don't even understand. You don't even understand. You guys keep me going. Doing 20-hour days. And I owe it all to you. It's the second video of the day. We got T-Gunner Girl 85 again. Thank you. As a Cat 5 Hurricane survivor, it would be so easy to cut off communications. However videos get out, radio is a great idea. Yeah, thanks. Ham radio. If you all aren't into it yet, something that I'm looking into. Stop buying some of those on Amazon. The little handhelds, you can get them for like I don't know, $26. The little Japanese ones that work forever. It's time to start doing some of that stuff. David Schufelt, thank you for the news. Thank you for watching. Can't do it without you. NYT Mister. My oath never expired, and I will never violate it or our natural rights. Former NYPD. All right. Jeb Reed. Illinois has gun sanctuary counties. We are watching closely. We will be next. Our Governor Pritzker, Obama's financier, already reduced FFLs from 3,500 to a little over 300 in 6 months. Tyranny bounds. Yeah, they made it almost impossible to have a gun shop in the inner city area there. Jay Long says it will. Patriots Unite. Evil Clown looking for any information on militia in Ohio. So if anybody knows, reach out to Evil Clown. Tia Stanley. In Central Virginia and wondering if we are going to have to take up arms at some point. I'm willing. We'll see what they do in a couple weeks. And you can find that info here. As soon as it makes it to me, I put it out. So keep your eyes peeled. And if you hear it first, let me know. Ashley Briggs says, I wish I could contribute more. I watch your videos all the time. Thank you for always keeping us updated and informed. I don't trust the news. I trust what the people are saying and doing. I wish California was doing what Virginia is. Thank you, Ashley. That's more than I would ever ask for. So thank you so much. And it's absolutely my pleasure to have you here. So thank you so much. Drew Shaw, we are all on the same team. And the faster we figure that out, the better off we're going to be. Raggedy Man, you forgot about the bow hunters. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see. We got Tom Allen, Oathkeeper in Virginia. Absolutely. We got the Great Lambino. That's an awesome name. Georgia Boy here. Prior Maine, taking my oath, made in 2010, and continue it here now. Continue it now. We need to have every state make a militia. Yeah, there's supposed to be one in every state anyway. So we need to get off the ball. And if you are aware of militias in your area, start spreading the word to your friends who might be interested. And if they're not interested, ask them why. And make them interested. Murphy's Law. Trump can order the National Guard to stand down. Yes, that's if he federalizes them. So that's the catch there. They have to be federalized to be under the order of the president. Unless they're federalized, they're under the guise of the governor of the state in which they serve. Jason B, give me shelter and I'm on the way. Son tells me, Jason, there's going to be a lot of folks in the same ballpark there. Sean XRP looking for some information near Richmond. Let's see. WNC Tar Heel says North Carolina is ready. T is back, wants to know about anything in New Kent, Virginia. If you guys and gals know, let her know. This is how we get the news out, guys and gals. This is I need to do more of these because this gets it out instantly before Big Brother can squash it. Voltaire through E30 says Patriot here in Washington. Don't let what happened here spread. Much like Virginia, a few counties control the state. Shoot, move, communicate. Hell yeah. Dwayne Christensen says Iowa stands with Virginia. This is what I want to see. Everybody's there for us, you know. When one of us is down, the others are here to pick you up. Princess Jumit says, I feel like the other states around us are preparing and maybe set up to block us out. It's scary. Well, if that's what you think, then let's get the word out to them right now. If you border Virginia, and God forbid something pops off, don't cut people off who are there to preserve your rights. Okay? Otherwise, you're with the wrong side. All right. I turned my heat on when I started this, and it's about 85 degrees in here now. Felons with Firearms. From Felons with Firearms. Washington State stands with Virginia. Absolutely. 11C1P says modern militia needs modern muskets. Yeah, the modern day sporting rifle, right? Oh, that's awesome. NYT Mr. Master, New York Times Master. I don't know. We could listen to you for a long time. Thank you for the work you're doing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. In fact, I've lost track. How long have I even been on? 36 minutes. Oof. All right, I gotta go. I don't want to keep you guys and gals. There's another one. Edward Jimenez. We need to stop being apathetic and start standing up together. We're not FUDs, hunters, tactical nuts, etc. We're free men, and we need to keep it that way. Couldn't have said it any better than you just did. That's perfect. And the faster we figure that crap out, the faster we win, because they use it against us every single time they put up a bill. Quiet Scout, thank you so much. This is humbling, man. This is awesome. Thank you guys and gals. I mean, Marcelino Romero, not much, but we Colorado stand with 2A. Thank you. And I know if we need you, we can count on you. Thank you. We got Jim Bear. Thank you so much. This is ridiculous. Thank you, man. Mr. Trek Fan Dan. Prepare for the false flag attack. Yeah, you know, we often chat sometimes through comments and stuff. And yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've had one. But you know what? Unfortunately, we do. So keep your eyes peeled. Jeff Gates, our rights shall not be infringed. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you so much. Circus Maximus. Learn the geography of your area. If you don't have one now, get a map. Get a topographical map and get a paper one, not just a GPS one, because as batteries die. Get a paper map. Those of you who are young might not know what that is, but the paper map, get one. You know, get you one quick. Robert Bain says Oklahoma's ready to go. Man, I'm losing my voice now. All right. Getting old. Central Illinois, David Fodor says, Central Illinois stand with our brother Patriots in Virginia. BH, New Hampshire stands with Virginia. Michael, looking for any Kentucky militia. Kentucky, keep your eyes on what's going on too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the video I did a couple days ago. Ron Minervino, sorry. Keep your powder dry, boys. NJ is behind VA. Hey, all right. Moon Nebula. This is Bloomberg doing, and he's not done. He's evil, absolutely. And he's got the money to keep doing it, whether or not he wins or not. All right. High Impact Vlogs. This is my buddy here. First off, I know what you just did and how tough the time is for you with your employment there. If I can help you in any way, okay, let me know. He says, thanks for keeping us up to date on these infringement tyrants, man. If we don't stand together, we will hang separately. couldn't have said it any better than myself. If you guys don't watch high impact flicks and high impact vlogs, do it. His channels are much bigger than mine, so you might already be on there, but go check his channels out. Straight truth, hard-hitting facts, man. And he doesn't, there's no filter, kind of like what I try to do. No filter at all. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And thank you for reaching out to me when I was going through the stuff I was going through. Thank you. Mega Mortis. Thank you for creating this channel. Sending you some appreciation from Central Mass. It's sad that it's come to this. I sincerely hope we can get Trump's ear on this so we can avoid a mess. Central Mass, that's where I am right now, so thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's, you know, it's funny. I sat back the other day and I was reflecting on this channel, and it's taken off the last couple weeks, and it's so freaking humbling. So I watched my first video that I put up in the basement of my house. My son held an iPhone 4, and it's just to see where you, the viewers, have brought this has been extremely humbling. It, you know, it means so much to see something I put so much into be successful because of you. Not because of me, it's because of you watching. So thank you all. Excuse me. Ash all day, don't California, Virginia. Awesome. You know, let me take a second to say, I have seen a lot, Gabby the cat, thank you. I've seen a lot of our sisters commenting today, and you all are so freaking important to what is going on. I can't thank you enough for being here. You all make up such a small percentage of, according to Google, of how many people watch my stuff. I hope it grows. I hope that you tell your girlfriends, you know, your moms, your daughters, of what's really going on out there, because you guys, you gals, excuse me, Freudian slip, you gals are so absolutely friggin' important to what is going on and what is going to happen. You all need to understand how valuable you are to the movement, how valuable you are to the country, and just how much the left thinks you don't matter, because they don't think you're not gonna be the ones to stand up if anybody does, is what they think. Now, I know it's false, because I know a lot of people, which way am I? It's reversed. I know a lot of people, there it is. I know a lot of people in those groups that I'm in, and they're ready to stand, and I'm so happy to see so many of you here today. Thank you. There's another one, Ange Walker. People need to be seen showing support. Let their eyes see true men stand. This is like, it's emotional seeing these ladies here. This is awesome. It's like invigorating. Thank you. All right, my voice is burning right now. Multi-Drider, thank you. Standing by Virginia from Minnesota. Thank you so much. Try to get to them all here before I boogie. Virginia went deep blue to demographics. Ash all day. You're 100% right. And dollars. Don't forget, Bloomberg did that. Playing that thing well. T-Beans, standing with you and Virginia here in Iowa. Awesome. Thank you. Andrew Williamson, another Washington State supporter here. We all need to stand together. Washington State is probably going to look pretty grim here next legislative session, too. Yeah, you got a lot. There's a lot going on there, too. That Bloomberg did it. Excuse me. All right. I want to get to everybody and do the right thing here. Randy Emmenheiser, thank you. Oh, sorry if I killed your name. There we go. Much peace to you guys. I'm probably missing the conversation, but what do we got here? Boogernator. Support from Texas. Thanks for all the great work. Thank you. That's an awesome name. All right. Okie AG went to Great Mistakes in '74. Awesome. Yeah, Great Lakes. It's a funny place. We got Michelle Pocapalla. England tried this crap before and it didn't end well for them. Perhaps these tyrants need a refresher. Yeah, if I drank tea, I'd be throwing it out the window. But I don't. I drink black hot coffee. But yeah, it's funny, you know, those who don't excuse me, those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it, and our kids aren't taught much anymore. In fact, I've said this before in a couple of videos. I know a young buck on my job that can't, well, not just him, there's several people, there's a whole generation that can't read cursive because they don't teach it anymore. They can't read the founding documents, which means they have to believe what people tell them that it says. So teach your kids. Teach your kids the small stuff. Tyler Small, thanks for exposing these criminal thugs in Virginia's capital. Thank you, man. That means a lot. You know, they can silence me easily. They can't silence all of us. So keep doing you. All right, I can't even catch up because this is awesome, man. This is probably the most comments I've ever seen in a live. I'm trying to do y'all right here. James Dagg says Wisconsin stands for the 2A and VA. WKZ works. Just wanted to make a donation in support of your channel. I don't have anything worthwhile to say right now. Well, thank you, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. My voice is dying. All right. So one thing I wanted to also tell you guys, to just reminded myself, like in 4 weeks, I'll be back at SHOT Show. So if any of you guys or gals will be at SHOT or live in that area, maybe we can all, you know, get together and have some shenanigans going down. Stuck Grenade Pin, thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity. It means way more than you all know. Jared Haynes, heard they were planning to cut electric already, and Como here in VA. Yeah, the comms. Yeah, Jared, I talked about that earlier. I don't know. I did the video about that today, so if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. I put it out like, probably 2 hours ago. I can't verify that. I've tried, and from the story is that he's only told a few of his cabinet members, so the only people that really know are them and him. And trying to get one of them to spew is not working, I guess, for people who are checking into it. But you're right. That information's out there. SS Russ, us in Kentucky, behind Virginia. We got Mongoose. The Constitution is our oath. Absolutely. Fort Campbell, stay free. Absolutely. We got Shaw, XRP, Guntucky native. He's responding to Guntucky. My bad. Can't keep track of everything. If you're in the Richmond area and you live there, you need to go to that meeting on the 20th of January at the State House. So it can be called the Assembly Building, is what it's called. Jason Moreno, Georgia Patriot here. Thanks for all the hard work. Join your local militia. United we stand. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, I'm putting this one up because this is what I want. Merry Christmas to all. If you don't practice Christmas, don't get butthurt. Whatever you practice for your holiday, I hope it's the best. And I hope it's a meaningful one, and I hope you get to spend time with your family, because that's what this is about. That's what life is about, is, you know, having your health in your home and being free. And that's what we're trying to keep going. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Whatever else you practice, whether it's Festivus for the rest of us or whatever, I hope it's a freaking great one. I sell cat litter. Thank you. That's good. Justin Rodriguez wants to know how he can find militias in Virginia. Like I told you, the one that was formed by the county itself, Tazewell, Tazewell. If you want to call somebody in there, they passed a resolution, so it's official there, and I'm sure they can. There's enough people in that area that can lead you to the promised land. Jesse Meek. Wow. Thank you, Jesse. Someone needs to pre-plan with Virginia militia groups for dispersing info if the net is blocked. If that dimwit keeps pushing, we have to be prepared. No more divisiveness. Absolutely. Comms is going to be a huge thing. Huge, huge thing. #07 Black Dog. God bless your efforts, man. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Thank you. Thank you for with all I am. Thank you, man. David Burden. The Second Amendment not only confides our right to keep and bear, it also makes it our duty to maintain our weapons in order to be eligible for militia duty. You are correct. You are correct. And for those of you who don't have a firearm, it's time to make sure you have the tools you might need to keep yourself, your family safe, fed, and free. Denise Henson. What do you think of the Dems switching sides? They've been doing that. They've been doing it for a while. Rhinos, for those who don't know what Rhino is, a Republican in name only. The way I see it, both sides are violating not just the second, they're violating the Constitution. I'm not enrolled. I'm unenrolled in Massachusetts or independent. I vote with how people, how they vote. What they do is what I look at. There is no perfect party, unfortunately, because even if you have a party that you, excuse me, I'm dying. It's going away. If you have a party that you think is the right one, I guarantee you look deeper into that party, and there are people who used to be from the other side, or people who have questionable backgrounds, or people whose voting records have gone against the Constitution or gone against what their areas that they are supposed to represent want. So politics sucks, and it's not like it used to be. It was what it was made for. You serve a couple terms, you go back to your farm, and you reap what you sow. You've passed laws, you go home and live by them. Nowadays, these clowns are there for 80 years. They die in office now. It's not the way it's supposed to be. I sell cat litter. Search my militia to find your militia. Yes, that is one way to do it. Multi-drider. I would also be willing to visit during my spring break and summer vacations from Minnesota, just in case chat is too far back. Probably missed it. All right, let's see. We got Mr. Duplex 97, Pennsylvania, Stansburg, Virginia. Excuse me. Josh Holmes, how we doing? Thank you so much, man. This is amazing. Thank you. Okie AG, why has no one initiated impeachment of Virginia Senate and Republicans? And reps. I don't know. That's a good question. Not every state. So I will say this. So like Massachusetts, our attorney general is about as anti-gun as you can get. However, in this state, it is what's called a constitutional officer position. It holds similar to the governor as far as power. And there is no recall in Massachusetts for that. There isn't. So the only recourse is to vote the right people in and vote the wrong people out, as far as being peaceful. So not every state has what your particular state might have, or what we think it should have or not. So that's a big factor in a lot of this stuff. Boot Stank 57, South Central Virginia here. From what I've seen, Virginians are ready to flip the state upside down. Stay calm, stock up, donate, get in local politics, watch these videos. Thank you. And thank you for doing what you're doing where you are, because they need you. They need a lot of you. All right. How are we on? 54 minutes and 30 seconds. All right. 6 more minutes and I'm done, guys and gals. That's an hour. And I told my kids I'd be up here for a half hour, so they're probably eating my wife's leg to the bone. Jeb Reed. Think logistics, food, water, medicine, comms, etc. A fight is more than guns and ammo. 100%. 100%. Yep. Can't live without water and food. Can't shoot if you can't live. Tia says false flag event is coming. James Daggs, Wisconsin, stands with 2A and VA. Caleb Wutsky. I don't know if it's been asked, but there are any plans for I Stand with Virginia stickers? I don't know. Maybe we have somebody on here who's has a sticker company. Maybe they can get some going. Roots Calhoun. That's a pretty cool name. Roots Calhoun. Been watching since day one. Good to see you grow. Thank you, man. If you're watching since day one, I apologize. I am sorry for what you have gone through as I've learned by self-teaching and what the hell to do in this thing. But thank you, man, for your support. It means so much. Malabanians. You cannot lose your rights. It is impossible. That is what unalienable means. You were endowed by God with your rights at conception and remain in effect until you die and stay dead. Yes. Excuse me. All right, it's time. Currently deployed in Afghanistan. This is Crackbot. Stay free, Virginia. Sic Semper Tyrannis. Absolutely. State motto. Do it up. All right. Virginia, Minutemen Militia or New Virginia Militia, says TIY 991. Deluxe Connecticut Militia. Everybody's looking, right? So if you have the information and you can get it to some of these people who are asking, please do. Jay Nixon from Arizona, how you doing? DV Ken Bravo, Texas is ready to party. Virginia is a stepping stone to DC. That's pretty damn close too. All right, I gotta go downstairs, guys and gals. I gotta go spread some salt on the stairs. 57 minutes into this thing, I thought I was only